wellness and in the earth, on the earth, off the earth, that kind of thing. We look at galactic strange stuff as well. So welcome. This is our weekly wellness check-in. It is Friday and we're having Feel Good Friday. So hopefully some people will join me in a few moments. And I'm doing a lot of lives at the moment because I'm trying to get over 500 followers. So please do go check all of my videos. I've got some fantastic videos with some amazing guests. Please do go check them out. And on my lives, we generally do readings and we have general ascension chit chat. So you can basically, say what's going on with you. So this is what we do here at AnchorHaven. And I've got lots of podcasts lined up this week and next week. So I've got a very busy podcasting schedule. So do stay tuned. Generally, I record things offline and then I upload and premiere them afterwards. But I will be going live a few times. I was live last night with the natural sentient Slavka Terakova. And we were talking about so many amazing things: travel, healing, cookery, so sacred sites. We were talking about so many different things and it was fantastic. I've done some videos with John Whitberg recently, with Tennessee Kentucky Bigfoot, with Breakaway Ray, and I've got other videos planned for the next week and I'm very, very excited to share that all with you. And one of my videos has just been picked up by Basis TV, so it's on Miles's channel as well. Hi Karen, good to see you. How are you? Thanks for joining me. So I'm doing tons of lives right now. I'm trying to get over 500 followers. So that's where the 7 a.m. UK lives are coming from, which is like 2 o'clock Eastern. So it's 9:32 p.m. in the UK right now. So it should be about 10:30 where Karen is in Europe, I think. And so we'll just see if anyone else is going to join us for our Feel Good Friday weekly wellness check-in. I don't think Rob's on till later, but if he does come on, let me know and we'll cut it short because I'm doing a lot of lives right now. Basically going live every 12 hours for the last couple of days. Hi, Amber, how are you? Good to see you. So I've got some crystals, I've got some tools, and I've got some cards here to share with everybody. And I've got some really good news as well. I'm going to be going live with, potentially live with Christy Campbell. You're pretty good. How are you? Yep. Okay. Oh, it's cold. You've got snow. Oh, that's amazing. Here it's just grey. It's just kind of dank energy. Don't know where that word's come from. So I've not really been out the house today. I did a big meditation and I had a session with Christy Campbell a few days ago because I booked in for one of her energetic Reiki scans. So, and I've put a little post out with a little snippet of some of the information that she shared with me. So what Christy does, and we'll be going live about it next week, and I'll be talking a little bit about it on Typical Skeptic on Tuesday as well. Going live potentially with Christy on Wednesday to go even deeper into her energetic Reiki scan, which is available through her website, christycampbellcc33.com. And she tuned in. The first thing, I'm kind of stopping at this point before I go into all of the details, but it's she tuned into an altar that was created at age 7 in a drowning experience, and I remember that drowning experience, but for me the location is different in my mind. So I know that a screen memory has been put in place so that I wouldn't question why I remember drowning. Do you know what I mean? So Christy, when she just jumped right in and she had no idea about this stuff, that I don't even know if I've touched on it with her at all. I have no idea, but she tuned into the altar, who she called Kit Kat, and that altar's compartmentalized in my mind apparently. But it was such a good experience. So she's sent back, I mean, when I say like hundreds of pages, it probably is hundreds of pages. And she sent back like 30 different images, and it's just amazing, really amazing. So hi, Mahara, how are you doing? Good to see you. So I'm just saying about I've had a energetic Reiki scan with Christy Campbell, which involves Karuna Reiki healing, and then she tunes in psionically, and she tells you a lot. For me, she's tuned into my kind of Irish lineage, my Tuatha De Danann, so my fairy lineage has come forward very, very strongly. So there's a lot of information that I'm going to be unpacking for a while, and I'm going to do a live with Christy next week as well. And she's still getting more and more information. She's still working on it, And I'm just blown away because the very first thing she shared with me, and even the image of the little girl, it's me. It's so me. It's just like, it blew me away. So it's amazing. And she did something similar for Drago Reed. But the reading she did for Drago was in 2023, so it was before him and I had connected. And she did some new AI generated images, and that's on her Facebook and his Facebook. And that was really interesting. My one is more about why I've been taken into the SSP because of my unique abilities, you see. So it's going into that. But there's a picture of a white lion, which is kind of like me kind of exploding and transforming into that white lion energy. So it's amazing. So next week I'm going to be talking a lot more about that. This weekend I'm going to be processing it, because as I was reading it, my body started to shake. My whole body, my eyes shaking as I talk about it, my body started to vibrate the trauma, you know. It was like resonating within, and I was starting to heal that part of me. My left eye is like totally like wiggly right now as I talk about it. Oh, trauma healing. So thank you everyone for joining me. So I have got some cards with me, and I have got some crystals. So this morning we were looking at what was in my crystal kit, what was in my show kind of kit. So I thought I'd share this with you. I don't have any good lights. Let me see if I can change the lighting slightly. Get a bit of extra light. Let's see, does this help? Does this help? It's a bit more sparkly. Hey, Bobby Green, how you doing? Have I got pink eye? I don't think so. Maybe. I've not done anything to get pink eye. So this, I actually cracked this open. I've got the other half of it. It's really heavy, more than maybe a kilo. So this is a quartz geode. Awesome. And yeah, pink eye. Hey, maybe. I don't know, does it look pink? So I get kind of, when I get tired, when I get stressed, I do get eye vibrations coming in, and it's just letting me know I'm super tired, because it's the left eye, and we all know there's something else going on with the left eye. It makes me wonder if there's a connection or something there. So talking about pink eye, so I've got, oh God, Morganite. I've got a nice raw Morganite to show you guys. For me, this is heart healing, but it's very kind of gentle trauma-based heart healing. So I am going to be working with Morganite. I'm going to be working with some other crystals this weekend as I tune into those the information and the memories that Christy shared with me. Yeah, or you've had an eye vibration in your right eye. I generally get that when I'm very run down. Yeah, when you think about the meridians that are running through this area as well, it's good to look into that. And on the live last night with Slavka, the natural sentient, she was talking about your teeth and how with the meridians, the teeth relate to different organs. I've never even thought of that before. So I thought that is really exciting. That's something I'm definitely going to look into for sure. So the other thing, I've got a new sound tool to share with everybody, and it's my African nuts. So how does that sound? Does it sound nice? It's supposed to be grounding. So, let me know. Can you hear it? Woohoo! So, does that sound nice? So I spent a whole weekend when I was at an event, and it was very quiet, working with these a couple of months ago, and I discovered that's it, that's the sound. We've got a held message. Oh, Karen, it's got held for review. Did you say lovely dead African nuts? And it got held for review. Oh, that's so funny. Can't talk about nuts. Okay. That's like a grounding sound, yeah? So because I'm doing so many lives right now back to back, I thought I'll show something different each time so you guys can see all the different tools that I work with. Cocoon rattles, do you have? Would you like? I would love a cocoon rattle. I have no idea what it is. I was showing this one earlier, which is a pomegranate seed rattle that a shaman gifted me that he'd made. What's a cocoon rattle? That feels really nice, actually. Feels really nice. Yeah, okay. 24/7. How are you doing, pal? So this is the weekly wellness check-in. So everybody, let me know how you are feeling. How you are feeling. I've got some cards and they are the gods, goddesses and guardians, and this is a really good deck. It's a good deck. I call it the brown deck because there's no other brown decks out there. And I've just been showing off a quartz geode that I have. You know, that's quite heavy, that one. I've been showing off the morganite. And the other thing, the only thing I did actually buy at a recent event, I treated myself because I got a very good deal on it as well, to this obsidian sheen goddess. Oh, Karen, it's holding all your messages now. Oh no, Mahara. So Mahara says, fun tools, African cuckoos applied to wrist and feet. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. But it's, okay, you're not allowed to use the word African, apparently. It's holding all the... I don't know why, because we're talking about African sacred tools. Why can't we use those words? So this is an obsidian sheen goddess. So I do a lot of goddess work. I do priestessing kind of work. So there are moments, yeah, when we bring in the gods, the goddesses, the guardians. So this is a great deck, and it is by Sophie Bashford, and the artwork is by Hilary Wilson. And I'm going to show you guys the deck so we can put our energy into the deck. Okay, let's see how upside down it is. Oh, it's all over the place. So I can't just show it to you very easily. Oh, hold on. I'm terrible sometimes with keeping things nicely. We were talking about Rhiannon yesterday, which could have been today even. Who knows? It could have been today. I'm on live like every 12 hours right now. It's getting a bit crazy, but I am hoping to get to over 500 followers very, very soon. And then maybe it will monetize. Who knows? And that would really help me out because I don't have an income right now. So Joyful Jennifer, feeling good Fry, yay. Hi, everybody. So I'll recap on my crystals in a second. Merlin. But we're having a look at the goddesses, the gods, and the guardians deck. And you won't believe it. So 15 hours ago, whenever I was last live, and I was talking about the Morrigan, right? The Morrigan. And then Christy Campbell sent me the energetic Reiki scan saying that I'm literally connected to the Morrigan. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? It was insane. So yeah, so I'm working through the details that Christy Campbell sent me, and this is my other aspect. This is when I talk about hell, this is what I mean. I know, I'm going to keep her out actually. There we go. And Morgana, no, the Morrigan is different. It's a different goddess. Then maybe, and there's Persephone, and this is my rattle in honor of Persephone with the pomegranates. They are different. I'm not too sure. I need to go in more and have a look. So, oh no, we've got another message, Hell for review. Hel is female Odin almost, pretty much. She's the daughter of Loki and a giant, I think. But she's the one that I resonate with most as I get older now. Because, yeah, I'm pretty dark, guys. You kind of see that more and more what time you spend with me. This is a great god to come out. All about the words. Yeah, the Oma, about the language, the tree language. So we're going to work with these cards today. Hel is very powerful. Yeah, she has her own army of the dead. But she's a beautiful goddess to work with. Very calming, very peaceful, really lovely. So yeah, this is our weekly wellness check-in. So share what's going on with you. How is everybody? What's it been like this week? Has it been good? I've had a pretty good week. You know, I have. I've been resting this week after I've been really busy for 5 weeks. So I've been doing a lot of sleep, a lot of rest. I've been eating. I've just had like a big rice dinner, which was very comforting, and things like that. So yeah, so we're working with this big quartz. Oh, Mr. Dude is chilling. Mr. Dude is a kitten, I think. And we're working with the morganite because I've just had some really big memory stuff brought back. So I need to do some deep, deep healing. So this is Morganite energy, which is very gentle, very soothing, but we're working with inner child. So Christy Campbell was able to tune into a 7-year-old version of me who I wasn't aware of, but I knew something had happened that was exactly related to what she was talking about. I have a memory which is totally related to that altar being created. So, you know, it's just like that. So Jen, did you hear the nuts? So I'm bringing out new tools in every show right now. Oh, how does that feel? Is it grounding? Is it calming? We love those nuts. So we can say nuts, we just can't say African in the chat for some reason. It gets held for review. Here we go, it's another one held for review. Karen says she's on a frozen lake and played down on it and let it duck out all the dark eds. I thought about Sean Bond and his ice packs. Oh yeah, so when we do the yeah, so Kat says she saw Christy's image on the Facebook. You know, there's so many more images, Kat. There's so many. I put one on my story, which is like a Celtic version of me, and it really looks like me as well. So yeah, so I'm gonna deep dive into all that information that Christy sent me this weekend. I'll talk a little bit about it when I'm on the Typical Skeptic on Tuesday, and then Wednesday, Christy and I are doing a show, and it may be live. It may be a live show. Yeah, suck out all the darkness. So we put our fingertips into the palm chakras, hold them for at least 11 seconds. If you want to suck out from a particular chakra, then you hold your hands on that chakra. And that's from Sean Bond, that is. So JJ's just chilling on the patio. Time to shine. Nice. Yeah. So we're working with the goddesses, gods, and guardians. If anybody would like a card, please let me know. This is a great deck. I've also got my Violet Flame cards with me, just like I've got the Violet Flame runes, but I've got the card versions. The little card versions, which are sometimes easier than the runes. And I was just showing off my little goddess. If anybody's not seen that, my beautiful amethyst sheen goddess. And amethyst is a heart healer as well, so I might be working with this quite a bit this week, along with the morganite. So JJ's just waking up. Julie's been keeping me up. Yeah, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get to 500 followers, and I've got my time back. And I discovered if I go live at 7 a.m, you're still up, right? Like it's like 1 or 2 a.m. over your side. So that's what I'm doing. I even said to Miles Johnson, right, I'm doing these lives at 7 a.m. Do you want to go live with me? And he was like, like he's getting up for a 7 a.m. live. But you've all seen what he's like when we went live with the Slavka, and Miles is like calling me at like midnight. Yeah, but he's just updating me with what he's been doing with the broadcast stuff. So yeah. Oh, thank you guys. So there's 9 people watching, so if you are lurking in the chat, please do say something. Please come in the chat, pop a message in there, and we can share blessings with you. So if anybody would like a card, this is Ocean, Sweet Success. Do it. Hey, Missing Time and Mr. Kitty. Do I get his name wrong like every time? So good to see you. So I've got some big crystals out today. I've got a nice big quartz geode half. I've got the morganite because I need it after what Christy Campbell shared with me about one of my altars. There's some big healing that's about to happen. And I've got my nuts. You're not allowed to put African nuts in the chat. It gets held for review. But you can say nuts. You just can't say African nuts. Does anybody else feel time zipped by? Yeah, I've got no concept of time anymore. Everything's just happening all together, merged or weaved all together for me. Yeah. So, you know, people talk about missing time. How would I even know? How would I know? I just flip from one thing to the next. Yeah. Yo, Jason, first cup of Joe. Ditch the coffee pot and I press my coffee, JJ says. That's so awesome. Yeah, I'm just about to break into a fresh bottle of Pepsi. But it's 9:49 p.m. here in the UK, in the northwest of England. And so yes, so would anybody like to try out a card? All time is, time, space, the final frontier. Oh, Jason, that sounds yummy. Chips and hummus. Today is February 20th. I have no idea. Is it? I know it's Friday. I've got that far. It's 20th of February, everybody. If you're watching this back on the replay, many blessings. Oh, I need to put myself in Do Not Disturb. 1 second. Okay, you should still be able to see me, hopefully. You have permission for a card reading. Indigo Flame cards. Okay. So I teach Violet Flame Reiki, which is a Guanyin healing modality. Lots of compassion and mercy. And we work with these 40 sacred symbols that I've put into these cards. But I've also, with this deck that I've created, I've got the 40 symbols, plus some guardians, plus the chakras, and plus the elements are in there as well. So I've created my own little deck. So this is for 24/7. So this is just a general, you know, I'm going to do the little elemental spread so I can see how you are being affected in 4 or 5 areas of your life right now. Please can I have your earth? Oh, that's interesting. It's 2 cards come out. Earth, fire, water, and your storm energy. So let's see if this makes any sense. Entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates. Do not try to make it fit. If it's a load of shit, just say it's a load of shit. Okay, this is interesting. This is a bit of an unusual one. Can I have a guardian for support, please? Thank you. Yeah, it makes sense. Okay. So when I'm looking at your earth energy, which is generally your grounded focus, this kind of tells me what's going on with you now in your world. And what's come out is fire energy. And I asked for clarity on that, and I got Pele, light your fire. So that is, you're going through a big transformation right now, and that is what you need to be focusing on. But it's an upgrade. I've got clasping the divine. So you are having a major upgrade. And because of that, you might be feeling a little bit nuts. You might be feeling crazy. You might not be sleeping. You might be exhausted. You might have physical, mental, emotional symptoms of going through ascension. So ascension symptoms can feel like, for me, it's frustration and anger, but for other people, it's like a foggy flu or something like that. So that's going on. So just know it's going on, and yeah, embrace it, nurture yourself. Okay. When I come to the air energy, which is generally the words you think and say, what you should be hearing, listening, the message from the air element is about your sacral chakra. So it's tied into your creative energies. So there needs to be an outlet for your creative energies. So whether it's drawing, writing, singing, a creative flow is required, and air energy is coming in to help you do that. When I look at the fire energy for transformation in the spread, again, it backs up that you are having a big upgrade, yeah, of your higher senses. So this is a third eye opening that's coming out. It's reversed on the screen, but it's a third eye opening. So your fire and your earth are connected right now. You are grounded in transformation. That can be uncomfortable, but do make sure that you get outside, and you keep yourself fresh, keep yourself supported, because there's a big upgrade going on for you. When I have a look at the water energy, which is generally the smoothness of your pathway, or it is the healing of your heart, it's tied into your throat chakra. So again, the sacral and the throat are working together. So you expressing your passionate, your kind of things that really fire you up needs to be expressed. And in doing that, it's going to heal your heart, your throat, and your sacral at the same time. So when I bring all of the elements together to bring forward what you're transforming into, we're just saying, yes, it's a big heat transformation that's going on, a really big transformation. So when you come out of this, it's definitely in the throat. I'm going to have to do a little bit of clearing in a second. But next 3 to 6 weeks, you're not going to recognize yourself, I think. So I'm just going to do the chimes Calling in the air energy to soothe the throat, to bring in healing. Take a deep breath. So if you can take a screenshot, then take a screenshot of the heat symbol. Okay, because this is a violet flame sigil. It is a magical key, basically, to help you on that oneness of the transformation of the violet flame. So this will kind of amplify it for you. Okay, so that's for 24/7. Let me just go back. There's so much in the chat, guys. Let me go back and see. There's 24/7. Karen wants a card next. Okay, great. Talking about moldy coffee beans again. Oh, Mahara likes a Dr. Pepper with lime. I've never had it with lime. Oh my goodness, that sounds good. I've got Dr. Pepper cans outside my room because they're for my son. He likes Dr. Pepper. I remember the first time I had Dr. Pepper, and my dad gave it to me and said, I've had this in America, because he traveled before I was born. And I was like, oh, it's American. I'm very Americanized. As one of my friends says, there's nothing British about me. I was thinking like some nettle tea with marshmallow root. Nice. And I'm away with Duda, Mr. Duda. Big upgrades. Yeah. Okay, you're welcome 24/7. Warm cup, Karen. Nice. Okay, let's do a reading for Karen. Karen, would you like violet flame cards with a guardian or just guardians? Let me know. Let's do our... Hi, Joe. How are you doing? So where are you based, Joe? Remind me. So when you're in America, it was root beer. Now, I've never had a proper root beer. I have, but not like a real American. Love those chimes. Yeah, me too. I don't work with them very often because they don't travel well. I've wrapped them in like a woolly hat because they don't have a box. You want both if possible. Okay. Now, this has come out 3 times now, so there is a big third eye upgrade coming in for everybody. You just need to reverse this. I don't know how to reverse my screen because this is my left hand. I don't know how to reverse my screen so that this is the right way round, to be honest. And we've got chi, life force energy coming in. Okay. Yeah, screenshot the sigils for sure, because they connect to the violet flame and can really pull in that Guanyin violet flame healing. So these are for Karen. Let me just put that one back. Please, let's see what's going on with Karen. Can I have her elementals? Can we tune into her elemental body, please? Okay, so yeah, I will be on Typical Skeptic next week, and I'm going to be talking about what I've been going through lately with the sacred sites and the clones and this new information that's coming through Christy Campbell about one of my altars who's called Kit Kat. And I'm going to be talking about that a little bit, but I'll be doing readings as well. So this is for Karen, I think. I think it's for Karen. Okay, so Karen, your grounded focus, your earth energy is saying right now you need to be doing a water cleanse. So it's reversed on the screen, but this is water, power, movement. Water, power, movement, okay? So when you draw this out and you think about that flowing energy, that flow, yeah, that's what you're bringing in. That's what you should be grounded in right now, is water energy. It's a call-in show tonight at 9 o'clock Eastern on Typical Skeptic. Yeah, that's going to be a really good 9, 10, 11, 12, 1. That's 2 a.m. UK time. 2 a.m. So, okay, Karen, so your grounded focus right now is water healing, okay? As we move into the air energy, your elemental guides are saying it's time to go into deep meditation. You've got return to transcendental consciousness. So you are going on a massive level up with your elemental, yeah? So your vision is going to be very, very different. Very different. My eyes blinking again, sorry. Your vision is having a huge level up, okay? And this is going to take about 3 to 6 months. You're going into much higher levels of meditation now, moving into oneness, okay? Yeah. Okay, as we move into the fire energy, which is the transformation that you're going through, there is deep issue and deep tissue healing. And this is the sigil. Okay, this is a powerful sigil. I placed this on one of my friends' base of their spine, and he nearly cried. And he's like, "You've burnt my bottom." And I was like, "No, I haven't. I've just placed it into your root." He's a bit of a wussy. Talking about David. So there we go. So deep issue, deep tissue healing. So this is a violet flame, deep cleanse. And we're going cellular. We're going really cellular with that. So water energy coming in. And so heart, pathway. It's time to go to the north, basically. This is a winter ice cleanse. Winter ice. Oh, geez, take a nap, Julia. What are you talking about? Why? I had a nap already. Honestly, I slept for 3 hours in the middle of the day. Jeez, guys, keep up. Come on. Oh, it's buffering. Where do I need the fire? Do you see any part of my body? Okay, let's have a think. So we're tuning into this. So generally when I see this one, it's an overall cleanse, but I am getting the top of your back, one of your hips, one of your ankles, but it could be deep issues as well. So it could be past life healing that's coming forward. I think your bones are crystallizing, so it's coming in for that. And why am I drawing that? So your solar plexus, when we go deep into the core star, that's your core star is activating as well. So you're re-sparking inside, like realigning in the core star. So when I think of this one, a bit like the blood purification, I think of this as a full body, but it could be going to deep issues, so deep healing, emotional, past life, parallel life, that kind of thing. Yeah, so just sit with it and see. So these are conscious keys. So you ask them, what should I do with you? Should I place you on my body? Should I imagine you in my body? Or should you be around my body? You know, should I be lying on you, or should I place you somewhere? So these are great, yeah? Have a nap before the call-in show. Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were telling me off for coming on too much then. Oh, I need more Pepsi. Okay, so we have got the overall energy that's coming in for you right now, Karen, is spiritual healing. This is reversed on the screen, so it should be slightly the other direction. But spiritual healing. So this is like a foundational healing is coming in with the violet flame energies. So this is lovely. So this is going to be you towards the latter half of the year, like September. You'll be stepping into that spiritual healing frequency with ease, and you'll be able to radiate that out to others as well. Yeah. All you are saying is what I'm intuitively feeling. Oh, great. That's lovely. I never get confirmations on anything, so I never ask anybody anymore. So I just yeah, it's like it's your message, it's your business. It doesn't make any sense to me anyway. So very little soda here. Do once or twice a year. What? Oh my gosh. No, I'm really into soda. I do want to try and get off it. I'm going to introduce more water this year. Okay, let's just have a guardian for Karen, please. Can we have a guardian to support her as she goes through this amazing transformation? So there's 2. There could be more. Goodness me. Okay, we've got a DT saying expand your consciousness, which is so true because we've got the return to transcendental consciousness symbol. So a DT is coming in. But we've also got the Norse god Hod, which is saying tell the truth. And if you remember, Hod is the Norse god that killed his brother Balder. So he's actually blind, but he was tricked by Loki into shooting an arrow with mistletoe on it. So that's why there's mistletoe around him, because mistletoe is the only thing that Balder was sensitive to. So he got tricked into shooting that arrow. So tell the truth. So it's like right on the mark, right on the money. Yeah, tell the truth. Because you're moving into an expansion of your consciousness. So it's kind of like there's a purity to your words, there's a purity to your actions now, because you're really leveling up, Karen. This is really cool. Hey, Cirrus Dreams, how you doing, pal? And good to see you all today. Thank you for joining me. So we're doing Violet Flame Reiki Sigil reading, plus Guides, Guardians and Goddesses. We're working with a very big crystal here to bring in some beautiful energies, but we've got the heart healing Morganite as well. We're working with the African nuts, and we are working with the beautiful Koshi chimes. Yeah, DT and Hod, that's an interesting combo. And we've just had a step in from Master Merlin, because I just put the deck down and he's right there. So welcome, Master Merlin. So, but I think Karen's a bit like me. We don't really have a filter. We just tell it like it is. You know, why bother? Why bother not being real? You know, just say it like it is. Missing time. I call that resting my bones when I do the sleep part without falling asleep. Oh, thank you, Joe. Yeah, they're great chimes. I'm such a child, which is what Chrissy Campbell's tuned into, 7-year-old me. But the 420 thing, I had no idea. I'm so embarrassed. So, Jason, you could have told me. We've been pals for a while. You could have told me. Jennifer wakes up exhausted, and she's, I do a lot in rest mode, in waking mode, and chilling. Curious Cole, hi, how you doing? Pretty lady. Love your channels. I'm doing a lot of lives right now. I'm trying to get to 500 followers, hoping that my channel might monetize at some point. We're working with Violet Flame. We're working with the goddess Guan Yin. We've got Master Merlin energies with us today as well. We're having a bit of a rebirth energy. 419. And spiritual healing is coming in. So we're working with some crystals, some Violet Flame cards, and the beautiful goddesses, gods, and guardians deck. So who would like a reading, please? Please pop a comment in the chat. Who was next? I did not see. If anyone would. Okay, you don't have to donate, but if you would like to, it's paypal.me/AnchorHaven. All tips are gratefully received, as I have no income right now as I'm trying to get myself sorted after my course. And I've been chatting with Miles from Bases quite a bit for the last 2 days as we've been working on a project together. So Cirrus Stream says, really enjoyed the show with Ray and Tennessee, Kentucky Bigfoot. Haven't seen much of your content. I'll be watching more. Was watching Typical Skeptic stuff a lot. Yeah, I do a Typical Skeptic show monthly. I'm actually doing one on Tuesday, hopefully. And have a look at my playlist. I've got a lot of playlists. I've got a lot of videos with some really cool people. Joyful Jennifer's pretty blunt as well. And Joe would like a reading. So I'm going to do Joe next because that's the one I see. Okay, oh, thanks, Jason. Jason is the best moderator ever. And so these are for Joe. Okay. So we're doing an elemental reading, so tuning into your elemental body, your body elemental. What is your earth energy? Is that air? Fire? So once I discovered this elemental spread that I do, it completely changed how I read. And I found it from an old crystal deck, actually. And I love it. I love it because it gives me an overview of what's going on in your body right now. Can I have this storm? Oh, we've got a little jumper as well. Interesting. So let me just see. So these are for Joe. Joe, I'm not sure how much you are into the weird stuff that we talk about on our channel. Like all the space programs and SSP and stuff like that. So let me know. You went back and re-listened to your reading. You're spot on with every aspect. Oh, that's great. Thank you, 24/7. That's so nice. Do you have Buy a Coffee? I do have Buy Me a Coffee. I do. It's AnchorHaven, yeah. I've never ever received one. I think. Yeah, so yeah, let me just find. You watched the John Whitberg interview, very good. I've got 3 videos with John on my channel, so do check them out. There's there's me and John doing Sacred Sites. There's me, John, and Breakaway Ray, and there's me, John, and David Purcell, which is the first one I did with John. He's a good friend of mine now. So Light in the Dark, hi there, how you doing? So I'm just working through and just finding Joe. There she is. Okay, Joe's into everything. Okay, good, because something's come up. No, but we're going to do the cleanse on it, so don't worry. Yeah, Lady Portia's coming in to help you with that. So can I get anything else, please? Okay, so your grounded focus right now, again, we've got water elementals coming in to help you with your grounded focused energy. So whatever you're doing right now to get yourself back into balance, back into ease and flow, you need to be calling in and working with water a lot more. So whether that's, you know, drinking more, getting out by the water more, bathing more, whatever it is. I bathe with Dead Sea salt, that kind of thing. Water is very important to you right now. So this could represent emotional heart healing is what you're going through, or that your pathway is changing. But water is about ease and flow. So your guides are basically saying, we want to bring in more ease, more flow. And that's your primary focus. When I say grounded focus, this is the number one thing that you should be thinking about right now. Forget everything else apart from obligations that you know you're locked into, but thinking about that ease, that flow. What does my body need? My body's asking for water more. Okay, so how can I connect with the water element more? Now, I asked if you're into the weird stuff that we talk about here, because this symbol, which is reversed on the screen, I consider this to be my technology symbol, letting me know that potentially there's an implant, a tracker, a tag in your body, but it seems to be connected into the air element. So it could be a throat, back of the neck, a little bit lower down or whatever. I generally don't worry about these too much because it could be healing from your guides. It might not necessarily be a negative implant. It could be a positive implant, okay? So when I asked for support, I got Lady Portia, who is a keeper of the violet flame. She's on the board of karma, and she's coming in to support you with that. Whether it's releasing it or switching it off, she's going to help you. Then I asked, can I get a clarity? And I got elementals are coming in to support you with that because of the relation of where it is in the body, okay? So just take what resonates with that. I wouldn't worry about it too much. All of our bodies are tagged, implanted, sealed, things like that. I do J seal removals, Draco Aryan occult seal removals and stuff. And we all have that kind of stuff. Do I believe in karma? I do. I do believe in karma because I work in the Akashic Records and I see people are repeating the same lessons over and over. So one of the things I do as an Akashic Record keeper is I say, can we just cancel this out right now, please? I think we've learned the lesson. Can we close it down? And I work with Lady Portia. Yeah, so Lady Portia is a violet flame guardian as well. And she won't take any shit. Sometimes I believe that I'm an aspect of her as well. Okay. This is for Jo. So as Jo moves into her fire transformational energy, you are being asked to, again, go into deep, deep meditation. Oh, behind your eyes. Is it left eye, right eye? What are you thinking there? Have you looked into the super soldier programs? I'm a UK female super soldier. So return to transcendental consciousness. So at the moment, you're going through a period of higher chakra activation and you're being asked to go into a deeper state of meditation. So really relaxing as much as you can to connect into that 0 point, because oneness is coming in. Oneness is available, basically. So whether you, where you are on your journey, it's up to you, but that oneness is available. So this is reversed on the screen. So it should be like this. So it's reversed on the screen, but it's returned to transcendental consciousness. More right eye. I get a lot of issues with my eyes generally. Yeah, generally we have the eye implant on the left, but some people do have, like I see myself with a visor sometimes. I spoke about that recently, like a tech visor. Can we have a look and see? That's interesting. I'm seeing something that I saw in somebody else recently, and it's like an implant on the right-hand side that I'm starting to notice in people that is affecting. I'm not sure why it's there, but it could just be out of balance, out of phase. Not sure why. So, but anything to do with the eyes, we're working in the third eye chakra. So yeah, so this is air elemental. So go into meditation and just try and scan and question as much as you can. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. You can change your camera to invert in selfie settings. How do I do that? How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Because I know I can flip it, but you don't want to see my cupboard on the other side. What's that? No, that's camera off. What's this? This is brightness. Green. Oh, I could put a green screen on. Oh, interesting. Oh, wow. Oh, look. I can show you some of the pictures that Christy Campbell shared with me. This is me as a white lion. Can you guys see that? So this is me in the programs at age 7. And they put me through so much crap that I basically turned into this white lion energy. This is me as a, you know, a time weaver like I am. And this is me as my Danu aspect as part of the 12th day Danang. Can you guys see this? Can you guys see it? That's really cool, right? I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know I could do this. Okay, this is super cool. See this? Oh, wow, I can go through all my pictures. How cool is that? So I don't know if you guys can see this, but Christy sent me a picture very, very similar to my breed picture. What else we got here? That's my chakra energetics one. This is me, basically as number 7. This is me as hell. Can you guys see this? And this, okay, do you remember Ivan Teller when I did a show with Ivan Teller, and I said to him, how do you see me? And he said, oh, I see you with this pink mohawk, right? And then he created, and he says, it's not me, but come on, that's me, right? That's an aspect of me that he's created. Are you freaking kidding me? And he started to do this video series, and I messaged Ivan and I said, is that my aspect? And he's like, maybe. So yeah, I can't believe it. Oh, look. It's me, Drago, and Dr. Beer. And this is me as my Japanese altar, which is, she's called Eris. And I found her in a video game. And what else I got here? That's about it. That's all I've got. Apart from the fire horse. It's real fire horse energy right now. Fire horse energy, guys. Fire horse energy. Okay, I'm going to take that off. That's so funny. But yeah, the new videos, sorry, the new images that have come from Christy Campbell are amazing. So this poor little girl, 7-year-old me, that is say, there's another one that I shared on my Instagram that looks exactly like me. But yeah, so I'm the white lion. I'm the white lion. How cool is that? But I'm doing a show with Christy on Wednesday, and we're going to talk about it. And we're going to talk about my Tuatha Dé Danann, my Irish lineage and things like that. So really, really cool. Anyway, I hope you guys could see all that. Tell me how did that, because I need to show my pictures. Honestly, there's just on this, because I'm on my phone, so I don't know what it's like if you're on something else. And it's just, there's me, and then there's a little square around it. So it's like a green screen. And you feel the lion. Oh, wow. Yeah, and it just, because I do a lot of posts, it just pulled up my little post gallery. So I was able to share that with you guys. So if they stop spraying the air, many people's eyes and lungs would be better. I agree. I agree. The one with the tanks of water, yeah. The eyes are full of liquid. Oh, I didn't notice that. That's interesting. Honestly, when I saw that picture, I nearly cried. I nearly cried. So I don't know how to invert the camera, but yeah, it's interesting. Okay, so we are doing a reading for Joe. Is that right? Because I've lost memory. I think I'm doing a reading for Joe. So we were talking about fire energy returning to transcendental consciousness, and the reason that's coming in is because you're opening up to your life's higher self plan. Okay, so your higher self is coming in with some really big guidance for you. So this is the transformation that you're working through. Your heart is equalizing, is the word that's coming in, and you are finding your way onto your plan. Okay, so everyone take a screenshot of that, because it doesn't really matter that that's reversed. Yeah, leave up the white lion. Okay, hold on. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see the cards. You still see the cards? Yeah, okay, fine. So there's the lion. So I have to sit like this now. So yeah, that's me as a white lion. Okay. Now what I've also got coming in with the heart energy, is fertility and rebirth. Fertility and rebirth. So this is reversed slightly. I need to figure out how to do that. But overall, this is for Joe. You've got amplified healing through divine intervention coming in. So everyone take a screenshot of this one. Okay, so when you guys, if you guys come on my Violet Flame Reiki course, my mastery program, we work with these sigils and we go very deep into vision questing with the symbols. We visualize them holographically, you know, and that kind of thing. So there's my lion. What should we name the white lion, guys? Should we give it a name? What do you guys think? I'm just going to pick a guardian for Joe. Ah, you got Maru Lisa, you got balance. Flip your screen shot. I can't flip my screen because you just see the cupboard behind me. What does Uahawk mean? So if I flip my screen, you're literally just going to see the cupboard. It's going to show the reverse camera, isn't it? I don't know how to do that. I'm not. Thank you. You're welcome, Joe. You're welcome. You have got a period of big upgrades coming in. A lot of you have. It's what these cards are showing me. But these are transformational healing cards. So when you connect with these sigils, these sacred symbols from the goddess Guan Yin, it will bring in the violet flame, but in a very gentle, compassionate way. I'm not saying it doesn't kick your butt occasionally, because it does. But Guan Yin's there right by your side, yeah, to support you. Okay, whoever was next for a reading, please pop a message in and let me know if anyone else would like one. I mean, if we pull a screenshot, we need to mirror it. Yes, yeah, you do. Yeah. Yeah, so you flip it on the screenshot for sure. Okay. Let's do the chimes, guys. I'm not very good at having a background. Oh, Cirrus. I keep thinking it says circus. Jules equals the male Julia, as in Jude Law. Julian is the main version. Julia is the female version of Julian, which is a Roman name. Julia. I have friends that call me Julia. My nephew, when he was small, he couldn't say Julia, so he called me Jula. So one of my sisters calls me Jula occasionally. And then we were all working together at the same company, so I had colleagues calling me Jula. Sorry, my body must have listened to your reading yesterday. My lower back popped, hurt but felt good. Oh, wow. Oh, sorry, are these names for the... These are names for the lion. I totally forgot I'd asked you guys that. I'm thinking, why are they putting weird names in? Amnod. I quite like Amnod. Amnod. Ariana for the lion's name. Jules for the lion. Araya. 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 I'll have to go back and write these down. Amnod, right? Isn't that interesting? It's quite, you know, like Lion Witch in the Wardrobe. Aslan. Aslan. Right. Ring those chimes. Okay. Last one. Julian. It could be a female lion, but it's got a big mane, so it must be male aspect, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I think it's Cirrus said they were next. Cirrus Dreams. Cirrus, welcome. I don't believe I've ever done a reading for you, so please just take what resonates, leave the rest. Okay, so this is a healing reading at the same time. So these symbols are activating. So please do get yourself grounded. Because Violet Flame Reiki is actually my most powerful, other than my quantum work, it's super powerful. Because I've got a Violet Flame activated chakra as well, called the Violet Flame Chakra. So this is for Cirrus. Oh, we need to talk. Okay, can I get confirmation, please? Okay, anyone else? Okay, so for your grounded focus, for your grounded energy, we actually have the goddess Guan Yin that is coming forward. Okay, so she is coming in. This is my Guan Yin little card that I made. She is a patron of the violet flame. She is a warrior goddess, but she's bringing in compassion for you now. We need to talk. Oh, red pen. No, it's just because Guan Yin energies come in. So it's letting me know that you're on a violet flame frequency, yeah? So when people are on Merlin or violet flame frequencies, then you'll always hear me say, we need to talk. That means we're connected somehow on these frequencies. So so as a keeper of the violet flame, it's letting me know that some of the work you need to be doing needs to be grounded in the violet flame. So you've got Guan Yin coming in to bring in that compassion, to bring in that support for you. But when I asked for clarity, I got Kali Ma. So I know that what you're going through right now is not as easy as it could be. Because when Kali Ma comes in to dance on the heads of the other gods and kick their butt, then you've got something going on, right? So so you've got two powerful goddesses coming in to bring you support. So it could be like what happened to me a couple of years ago is I wasn't listening. Signs were coming in, I was not listening. My relationship was not good, my work was not good, my business was not good, and I wasn't listening and seeing the signs. Kali Ma came in and stepped into my body and took my voice. And I don't do trance mediumship, but she took my voice and she shouted, enough, like this, and it shook the walls of the room. And my husband was like, ugh, like that, because he knew that I'd embodied Kali Ma, and he was like really in shock. And that was the end of that situation, full stop. Dead end. She did the business, right? So because I wasn't listening and I didn't have that courage and confidence that I needed to do and say, look, this isn't right for us, you know, this isn't working, or whatever it was, because for me it was about my personal relationship. So she came in and stepped in. Anyway, so we move into the air energy. We've got the winter ice, that nurturing, calming. Take time to be careful and mindful about what you're saying, what you're thinking as well. So maybe there's a bit more of thinking before you speak, making your moves in silence. Do not share everything that you're thinking, feeling, experiencing with everyone around you. I don't think it's safe. I'm not sure why, but let me know if that makes any sense. So you're going through transformationally, you're going through a water power movement. Yeah, you've got water energy coming in and it is going to change your flow big time, okay? Yeah, Carly's a badass for sure. The heart is having a big purification. So your emotions, you know, the things you do, the words you think you say, the like how you look at things is changing quite rapidly with this heat purification, okay? Hi, Tiffany. And then your overall energy is you need protection. Okay, you need protection. So whether this is right now or in the near future, just know that you need to get grounded in protection. So I imagine that this triangle is going deep into the earth and that I'm standing in this bubble. Okay, that's how I imagine this. So this is kind of what's coming in right now. You're in a period where you need to nurture yourself. You need to call in some protection. You need to take a little bit of a step back and just reflect about what you're sharing with others, how safe you really feel, making sure your needs are met, because there's some big changes, some big flow coming in for you, okay? So just take it easy. We do have Maui Lisa coming in with balance. So you're heading into a period of balance, but it might not feel balanced right now because we've literally got Kali Ma coming in to give you a kick up the bum. We have, yeah. So hi guys, okay. Respond over react. Okay, yeah, it's like the make your moves in silence is the best way I can explain that. It's just time to not fully tell everybody what you're up to, because there's maybe a little bit of energy that's unwanted around you, okay? So I'm not trying to scare you or anything. So it's just bringing a cleansing. The time of the year, dry nose, please. You guys have such random chats sometimes, you really do. Okay. It says uploaded to your videos. Oh, I don't know what that's about. I'm still live, right? know. Something happened. I don't know. Something weird's happened on there. Okay, I am Bear. Okay, so that was for you, Cirrus. I hope that makes sense. If it doesn't make sense, just let it go. Load of rubbish. Okay, so you might benefit from a neti pot. Michelle would like a card. Michelle B, good to see you. Okay, so we're doing Violet Flame Reiki activated sigils plus guides and guardians. We've got some crystals here. We've got some chime energy. We've got some rattles and shakers. And we've got our nuts. Okay, so this is for Michelle B. Welcome, everybody. Yeah, I do have a buy me a coffee. I do have a PayPal. Tips are always welcome because I don't have an income, but I am trying to get to 500 followers. That's why I'm doing so many lives back to back right now. Yeah, so Tiffany's after Michelle. Will you remind me? Okay. So this is for Michelle. Sorry. I have a very short attention span. Most of you should know that by now. I've been doing some really cool shows lately, so I'm back into my podcasting schedule now. I've had a bit of a time off, so it's great to be able to get back in, meet some people. This is really good. So this is for Michelle B. Can I have a guardian, please? Thank you. Okay, wow. This is interesting. So Michelle B, okay. Happy Friday. So Michelle B, your grounded focus is balance. You are balanced right now. That is a very, very cool place to be. So just focus on getting grounded, that kind of thing. But there's balance coming in for you. The air energy, which is generally the words we think, the words we say, is all about earth energies. So you're expressing grounded words. So there's an element of the work that you do that grounds others with your voice. Your voice is anchoring. How cool is that? Yeah. As we move into transformation, the transformation is on the heart chakra. I don't know too much about what's going on because it's not showing me. I'm just getting chakra symbols coming up. So this is your business, but there's heart healing going on. That's what you're working through right now. And the water element is coming in with a full body blood purification. Okay, so this is flowing through your system and it's grounding you, it's connecting in with the air energies as well. So yeah, just allow yourself to heal, but you're balancing your energies, okay? Now the overall focus for the next couple of months is on your crown chakra. So this is higher access coming in with your guides, your higher self. Do some journaling, write down, healing from your ex, okay. Yeah, that's what you're transforming through. But you know what? There's so much earth energy. There's so much balance energy. It's good. But the focus now, it's time to move into meditation. It's time to focus on what your next steps are in a way, where you want to be. You've got Asclepius coming in. It's hard to do with the background on, guys. I can't do it. Asclepius. So Asclepius, it says sacred medicine. And if you see that, he's got a staff with a snake around it, which is very much like my pendulum. Okay, so that's very cool. So that was for Michelle. And Cirrus said, been seeing Kali with the throats breaking down density for the past few months. Maybe there's more to see. Okay, wow, yeah. She's a very fierce goddess energy to work with. So you must be a very powerful person to have been working with her for quite a few months. You know, not many people can do that. So that's amazing. But yeah, do no harm, take no shit kind of energy. So Tiffany is next. Let's do the chimes. Tiffany. I've also got my big shungite pyramid next to me, as always. Oh, look at that. Isn't that weird? It's picking up. It's like I'm not even here. I'm not even here. I'm not even here. It's picking up on that. I'm just going to get a drink. Love Kali Ma. She's so fierce. Yeah. The weird thing was, like, I lived in India for so long. I married an Indian. My son was Indian. But I never really connected with Kali when I was out there. I connected to Hanuman and to Ganesh, and I never really connected with the feminine goddesses. Feminine gods. I never really did. Ormus. Is this for the lion? Ormus. Okay, so I think we're reading for Tiffany next. Hoping to get more info. Healing from this. Yeah. As a kid. Vancouver Island Ormus is the liquid substrate, works on my sinuses. Okay, so it's not for the lion. Oh, that's funny. So pretty. Okay, Tiffany, this is for you. 2:34 where Jennifer is, and it's 22:35 in the UK. It's 10:35 p.m. I've been on for 65 minutes, so this is for Tiffany. Thank you. Now, I really feel like I could pick many, many different cards for you, Tiffany. I feel like there's just so much going on that this reading could go in any direction. I've tried to weave together what I believe to be the highest information. Yep, I'm happy with this. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, so you're grounded, focused right now, Tiffany. Osiris says that was a great reading. Cool sigil cards. I'm not seeing her on or working with her. I don't think, just thoughts on her. Thank you so much. Yeah, the fact that she's coming forward shows that you're ready to work with her. With these gods and goddesses, guardians, if you were not ready to work with them, they wouldn't show themselves at all. And even if you tried to pledge and say, oh, the Morrigan, whoever, I would love to work with you, if you weren't ready, she would send someone else, like Hecate or something, right? Totally differently. So the fact that you're connecting, that you're aware of her presence, or you're seeing things with her, with Kali Ma around you, and you know that there's some kind of connection there, then you're working together. She's your work partner. Driving in traffic to get home in time to be here. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, Tiffany Marie, your third eye is open. Your third eye, so reversed on the screen, this one, your third eye is open. And this is an activating Z symbol. So when I work with Z symbols, that's generally Archangel Zadkiel that's coming in. Zadkiel is my work partner, and we do the darker work together with the violet flame. Zadkiel is a big warrior angel. So keeper of the violet flame. So we have got like a Zadkiel type third eye upgrade. That's your grounded focus. So more meditation, please. More gentle reflection in nature as well. I feel like fairies. Seeing like an outdoor little fairy area. You've been working hard to open it. Perfect. Yeah, keep doing it. Keep doing that. That's your grounded focus. Pardon me. So when we move into the air elementals, so your throat, your ear, nose, and throat, your third eye, your crown, your causal, your altar major at the back, there's a heat purification that is going on. So purification is happening in your full upper system here. So just take your time. So this is going to help you with that communication with your guides. These two working together, it's really going to help you. So go slow, stay comfortable. There might be periods when you feel very uncomfortable when you're trying to work with your psychic senses. And then change to a different medium like scrying or writing or cloud gazing, something like that. Something a bit more creative would be good for you. Transformationally, you're having a water cleanse. This is quite a powerful water cleanse. It's different to the other one, the water power movement. The energy is different on this one. It is reversed on the screen slightly, but it's not going to make that much difference to the energy for this one. Sometimes these sigils, because they're conscious keys, they do like to change the way they look. So I always say to people, visualize it in 3D, visualize it from different directions. Yeah, when we go into Vision Quest, they show themselves in different ways. Okay, so this is a lovely water cleanse energy. For me, this feels like you're in like a jacuzzi, like a hot tub. Okay, so the heart energy that's coming in, the water energy, water elemental, you have got water elementals connecting with you. So this is the Divine 3 card, which is a very high vibrational card, which shows that the healing energy that's coming in for you is super high vibe. But the connection of the 3 could be different for you, different for each person. So when I work with my 3 guides, that might be different to your 3 guides, or it could just be you connecting in with source, creator, mother, father, God energy. Okay, so that's up for you, but that's coming in to help you heal your heart and to give you direction as you move forward. So when I do the air energy and the water energy, I always feel like they're linked. They're always linked together. Okay, so the more you purify, the more clarity you'll get in the other area as well. And overall, the message for you is that you're getting spiritual healing. So again, you are a spiritual healer. As you move forward, this is the work that you will be doing in your own way. Okay, let's have a guardian, please, for Tiffany. I don't care about grammar. We spell things differently out here as well. Like, we really do spell things completely differently to you guys. Tiffany. So many, just so many that would like to work with you. Okay, you've got Pele, light your fire. She's come back out. So do some research into Pele, her Hawaiian goddess. Light your fire. Okay, let me just catch up a little bit. So, okay, your thoughts are working with her, exactly. Yeah, I've been working so hard. Yeah, a lot of people overcomplicate the connections when we're working with these energies. It's like whatever you're thinking, that's enough. So when I see something that has a Z or an M, I know it's Zadkiel, I know it's Merlin, because that's the association that I've created with those things. Or when I feel something on a particular side of my body or whatever, I feel tingles or pressure, I know that it's a particular energy that's coming in to work with me. But Guan Yin, she kind of steps into my body. I feel her, because I've been doing Violet Flame Reiki for so long, I feel that she guides me that way, or she stands right beside me. So yeah, I don't worry too much. Generally, I work with Violet Flame Guardians as my priority, but I do love my Celtic and I do love my Greek. But this year, since connecting with Phil Barrow, the wizard, and he started to talk about his aspects, bringing in his aspects, that inspired me to focus more on my aspects, my Lemurian, my Atlantean, you know, that kind of thing. And that really helped me, actually. Oh, thank you. It's paypal.me/AnchorHaven. That's brilliant, thank you. You're still working on the last reading. So, oh, that's perfect. Yeah, I know, I'm doing a lot of lives back to back, so the messages you're getting are going to be very different. Sometimes a different question requires a different deck, and that's why I've got so many different decks. But I teach Oracle. Yeah, so so when we're working with, I've got Hecate now, when we're working with Oracle, they hold the energy of whatever that theme is. So if it's crystals, you're working with crystal energy. This one is guardians, so I know we're working with companions, with gatekeepers just came to mind, but that's not the word I'm looking for, thank you. Way showers is better. I just have a general guardian for the live, please. Can we have somebody? I wanted to change last minute. It's Breed. We've got Bridget coming in. We've got Bridget. And that's because, I'm going to change the picture, because we've got my Danu version, my Celtic version. Yeah, so this is me. How cool is that? So this is my little 7-year-old poor super soldier self who transformed into the white lion. And there's the ancient version of me. That's the daughter of the Danu. How cool is that? Okay, so we've got Breed coming in as our number 1. So that's the fire energy. That fire. Okay, let's see where we're up to. You work with Hecate. Perfect. Keeper of the Keys, Hecate. Yeah. So this is Keeper of the Keys at Hogwarts. Sorry, this is so exciting. Guides, yeah. Brian Frood and Jessica's Macbeth is my Oracle deck. I've not seen that one. Coolest, very cool, perfect. No, Christy Campbell sent me some amazing pictures, very different to what I was expecting. She tuned right into an altar, and she tuned right into why they were using me, what my DNA lineage is, that kind of thing. That's what she tuned into, so that's really awesome, I think. So she's doing a show with me next week, so we can get even deeper onto some aspects, and I can question her about the process. And it really is a good process. I mean, it's $150, but she works for like 3 or 4 days in your energy, sending you Karuna Reiki healing, and then psionically tuning in and noting down what she sees, what she gets, what she feels. And then if some kind of like for my 7-year-old version, who unfortunately was tortured and drowned and all that in the programs to test the psionics and to amplify the psionics. So she's been working with my altar. She's been healing my altar and talking to her. And I think that's amazing. That's so amazing. So yeah. Okay, would anybody else? I'm just going to do them organized. We're talking about some heavy topics. We're going to clear the air with the bowl, I think. Let's do the bowl. Yeah, on a soul level, she really is an amazing guide, Christy Campbell. And I mean, when I first met her, like on Rob's show, I wasn't convinced at first. And I thought, well, this is weird. What's she talking? She's got these weird cards. And then I had a private session, and she's just so spot on, absolutely spot on. And I find that she's an amplifier, okay? She's an activator and an amplifier. So when I'm talking to her one-on-one, I feel our energies amplifying together. It's like we're matching each other's energy, and we're going up quite a lot. But she's an activator, so sometimes I'll have a memory and I'll say that to her in one of the live shows, and she'll see it, and as she's talking about it, my memory is expanding and opening up, and I could never do that by myself. So I'm just gonna, there's a little bit of energy that's off. We're just gonna cleanse that out. Take a deep breath. So we're working in the heart energy, in the solar plexus, in the throat. Now this sounds very different to me than it does to you, so if it sounds terrible, please let me know. There we go. Well done, guys, well done. Did you hear how that changed? The sound changed? Okay. Yeah, so Christy Campbell has been very instrumental in helping me with my SSP stuff in the last year. Yeah, her light language cards, yeah. And she's published loads of books as well, so we'll have a chat about that when we do our live. And she is like, she's an expert at publishing those books now on Amazon. Because I tried to write a couple of books using the Amazon templates, and I couldn't get my head around it. You know, I know it's probably simple, but I just couldn't do it. Okay, would anybody else like a card, please? Would anybody like, or you can ask me a general question about anything at all. So tomorrow I'm getting interviewed by Flixlove, and I don't know what she's going to ask me, and I'm not too sure if we're doing it live or if we're doing it recorded. Oh, Mr. Dude has got zoomies. That's really funny. So I am recently I've had recalls. Me and others saved some kids and adults in underground tunnels. Just not sure where or who it was for. I'd like to know. I've had a few of these lately. Yeah, I'm not great at the isolating memory locations, because for me, underground tunnels, labs, they all look the same. So I don't know if it's on the planet, off the planet, if it's moon, if it's Mars, whatever. It takes me ages to feel into it. But what I found is when I focus on the memory, when I go into deep meditation, I try to recall that memory. I ask as many questions as I can. So I just keep asking questions in my mind. Show me where this is. Give me a clue, basically, of what's going on here. But when you work with somebody like Christy Campbell, she can get into that memory, and she'll be able to tell you whether it's moon or Mars, or whether it's on the planet, off the planet, or whatever. Yeah, she's helped me a lot with that kind of thing. And when I did a vision quest with Sean, I kind of saw the difference, because I'm more familiar with the moon base now with Luna. I'm more familiar with it than I was before, because I got more memories about it. Oh, you're welcome, Mahara. So the bowl sound was intense but needed. Oh, sorry. How love it. Bye. Fed my angels are. Wonder if she can see if I'm really number 5. So you think you're number 5? Okay, so I know somebody who I think's number 5. Should we ask the pendulum? I don't know if she'll be able to get the recall on that. She might be able to. What have I got here? I've got a different pendulum. You guys seen this pendulum before? So number 5 is like the little old man who's a boy, and he ends up time traveling and portaling into the future, which unfortunately is like the apocalyptic future that number 7 creates. Creates, and he manages to make his way back through time, but he's dressed like a schoolboy and he's got the briefcase, time traveling briefcase. I felt the singing bowl radiate in my higher chakras. Let's see. Okay, so Tiffany, tuning into Tiffany. Are we connected? We are. Is Tiffany number 5? I'm getting a no. It's a strong no. Is she an umbrella? Yes. I'll tell you a secret. That's the clue. I'll tell you a secret. I don't know what number it is. But it's quite possible you are the one that has the voice ability. Does that make any sense to you? I don't know anybody who's said that they are that number yet, and I've been wondering for a while who that number is. You think it's number 2? Yeah, that's quite possible. But I realised I was number 7 because I had an experience where a plasma ball of light expanded from my chest and went out the house and things like that. So, and then I just started to see, like, it was just me. When I watched it, it was me. Like her mannerisms and things like that, it was just me. And then I got confirmation from the ACIO that they believe it's me. Yeah, the older sister. Yeah. So the one that's got that voice ability to control others. Yeah. Okay. Oh, life path just opened up again. You might have taken a step on your life path. So definitely feel into that, Tiffany. Feel into that and see, you know, if it resonates at all. It might not. These kind of things are archetypes, yeah? So they're using the archetype of who we are to create a character that's similar. It's not 100%, because like when you look at the Alias TV show, that one character, Sydney Bristow, is a combination of me and Christy Campbell. It's not just me and it's not just Christy, it's like a combination of us, because we were in a program that was similar to the Alias TV show. We believe, anyway. John Whitberg started that one. When John Whitberg said that to me, that's probably the nicest thing anyone's ever said is, I think you're Jennifer. And Jennifer Garner. And I was like, wow. But yeah, she's based on the archetype of who that asset is. Yeah, the kind of things that asset does. But when you look at a lot of the photos, it's when you look at the sacred sites, and I put on a particular photo that looks just like me. That was not accidental. Makes sense. You love singing. Your kids and friends call to hear you talk. But yes. Yeah, it's possible. Yeah. Yeah, so number 5 just didn't fit for me because I know who I believe number 5 is. But that does make sense, I think, for you. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Did anybody else want cards, or has anyone got any questions, or does anyone want to check anything with the pendulum? Yeah. So the tri-sided pyramid sigil for heat is on a mountain. Wow. In daily view for me, similar to the triple corner pyramid on Mars. 24/7. That's amazing. That is amazing. That's so cool. 777 energy. Oh, you've not seen the show Umbrella Academy? Just watch a couple of things on YouTube. You can, if you type in number 7, Vanya Victor, then you can get like a summary of who the character is. And she's got my abilities basically. She's got my phosphor abilities, my light ability. And then the ACIO confirmed in the records that I blew up the moon, which is what she does in the show. Ormus is a good fit for the lion's name. White and chalky, full of minerals and healing, just like your Mookie marbles. From Utah. Oh, you're from Utah? Have you seen those marbles out there? I know they're in like a protected area, I think. You're welcome, Tiffany. Karen, are you a number? Well, in the show, they only show 7. umbrellas. They only show 7, but that doesn't mean there aren't a lot more, because there's also a baddie and she was born at the same time, and so there could be lots and lots. But we are in a program called The Merge, and I know somebody who doesn't believe that Umbrella exists because it's the Spencer Corporation, and they don't believe the actual Umbrella Academy style project existed. So yeah, I said Alias. Yeah, take a look at Alias. But Draco's got a lot more memories than I have. I know that we were used in different programs, that we went out to different things from Monarch, but I don't really know much. So it's the ACIO that I've come up with this merge. So until Draco actually shares his memories, I don't have that much, except for that plane jump one. I've isolated that to be a merge mission recently. So maybe more batches. Yeah, I agree. Maybe. Yeah, what should I watch? Too many. Definitely watch Alias. Definitely watch Altered Carbon. Definitely watch Stargate series. I'm going to publish the list that John Whitberg sent me a while back. I just need to find it in my notes. So there's a list of things that he's found activating for memory recall. And then I'll add in a few things that I found activating, and we can start to make a thing. Yeah, Draco's so interesting. He's an interesting chap. Draco's an interesting chap. He is. Please make a list. Yeah. So I got a list from John Whitberg, but I'm going to expand on it maybe, because he's only 25. Even though in his mind, he's like 180 just came to mind then. He's an old man in a 25-year-old's body. Yeah, he really is. And so I'm like 50. I'm like the youngest of us all, basically. Apart from being an ancient galactic being, I'm actually very young in the programs. Do you think we have something to do with each other out there? I do, Karen, I do. Yes, I do. I'm not sure what, but I do. His silence is mysterious and makes you want to know more about his stories. His silence can be a little bit frustrating at times when you message and he doesn't respond for 3 months. Yeah. But he's a very deep thinker. He, you know, when we connected this time last year, he realized his memories were me. So then he had to deal with that. And that's a lot, isn't it? When you realize you know who that person is in your mind now, and they're not the same as how you remember them as well. That's quite tricky. But meeting him in December was one of the highlights of my life. It really was. Karen and I connected in the programs. Yes. Yeah, we are, Karen, but there's so many. Every question I ask, I get a yes to. On planet, off planet, this, that, and the other. I get yes to everything. So I don't know what's real and what's just the pendulum telling me what I want to hear or whatever. I don't work with this pendulum as much as I work with the others. It's still from pendulumalchemy.com. This is more of an ISIS style pendulum. And so it's not my favorite. Like the other one's heavier. That's why I work with the other one more. So this one I don't have as much experience with. So hi Jason, good to have you back. Tiffany's saying that Draco's silence is mysterious and makes you want to know more about him. My heart, I can imagine, especially with the memories he has of you. Yes, yes. So it's not been easy for him having to deal with that stuff. Because I'm hoping you guys are starting to see a little bit more about who I am. But I'm not the lightest person when it comes to the programs. I was used as a weapon. So I can be very dark at times, and my abilities got weaponized. They got weaponized. So I got raised with weaponized abilities, which is why in this body, the emotions have been shut right down to stop me using those abilities. So, you know, but they do come on occasionally. Okay. So as we're talking about this, I've got the gateway. This is an unknown symbol, and I call it the gateway. So this is reversed. If anyone gets anything from this, let me know. It might be something dark. Now, these programs are all dark, Karen. I've not found anything that's light at all. Apart from me in a lab under London, which Sean Bond says my clones are doing, you know, good work. And that my higher self is okay with them being there. Everything else is really awful. And my body definitely feels weird, yeah. I've got life force chi energy coming out for us all to build the vibe. I'll do the chimes in a second. And winter ice. Winter ice, that nurture, that reset, rest. Oh, do you think it looks like me? Because she's literally got my eyes. Do you think it looks like me? What do you think? Is it me? I was quite surprised when I saw that one. I think she does. I think she looks, well, unfortunately, but yeah, she looks like me. See? No worries, we're here now. Yeah, oh hi Slavka, great show yesterday, Slav. Absolutely looks like this has come from Christy Campbell, Slavka. There's different aspects of me there. It is me, yeah. It's definitely you, yeah. It's the little one though. The little one freaked me out when I saw it. That freaked me out. And what you can't see on there is that there's all the stasis chambers properly at the side. So I was tortured and whatever until I became this. Yeah, and rebelled basically. And then this is the portal aspect of me. And bring in protection. There we go. Let's have some protection. So protection, yeah. But generally, this is how I feel all the time. I'm going to show you. This is how I really feel, which is hella. But this is how I'm represented on TV. But today we're going with the lion. There we go. Isn't that funny? I'm so cool. I've never been able to do that before. A lot going on in that child. I know, right? I'm going to be processing that for quite a few days. Yeah. Yeah, algae's protection, big time. Yeah. So, but does this look like me? Can you guys see me as the white lion? How cool is that? Is that how I feel? Maybe. I don't know. I stomp around a lot like a gigantic creator being stomping around the planet. It's quite funny. Okay, totally white lion energy. Ooh. So would anybody like a card? Has anybody got a question? I've got the pendulum. We could just do some yes, no. My friend Richard the Evermore, yes, no, tarot is not a real thing, rah, rah, rah. You know, but we can do yes, no pendulum if anybody wants just a quickie. Let me know. We've been going for 91 minutes, 48 seconds. It's 2300 hours here in the UK. Joyful Jennifer assured us, JJ, have you had a card or not? So you'll take a card, I am Bear. Okay, let's do JJ. I thought I did you. What's going on with Joyful Jennifer? I am Bear wants a card. Okay, I'll just do JJ first and then we'll do I am Bear. I am Bear. I love your name, John. Absolutely love it. I am Bear. So these are for Joyful Jennifer. You don't want to hoard. Well, it's your turn now. Oh dear. We've got a great card just come out for you, love. Oh, okay. I see what's going on here. Can I get confirmation on that, please? Can I get confirmation on that? Yeah. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Okay, so you've got your grounded focus, your grounded energy. We've got Archangel Zadkiel coming in, this is reversed on screen, to help you with something that's a bit heavy, something that's a bit dense. Here we go. No, dear. No, all it is when I ask for clarity, I've got fire energies required. So your current situation is not as easy as it could be, okay? So you've got Archangel Zadkiel coming in to suit up with you. When I ask for clarity, I've got extraction. So see this symbol, take a screenshot of that. So there's something in your grounded, focused area right now that needs to be released, and Zadkiel's coming in to help you with that, okay? So calling in the violet flame, calling in Archangel Zadkiel, and just, you know, whatever it is, you know, surrendering it and saying, please take this from me now. Please bring in healing with the violet flame, okay? The air energy, the words you think and say, what's on your mind, what you should be hearing. You missed the last sigil is the extraction. Okay, extraction. Okay. So for the air energy, what you should be focusing on with your words and your mind is third eye. Yeah, so it is meditation time, and it's time to be thoughtful, mindful about what you're saying, what you're thinking, what you're focusing on for your mind, because it's a bit heavy right now. So so some things are playing heavy on you, heavier than they should be. So however, what's happening in the transformation center with the fire energy is you are mastering. This is a master level symbol, and you are going into your wisdom and mastery. Okay, you're having a massive level up. So that's why things might be uncomfortable. Now there is an aspect of you that is coming forward, and we're going to get to that in a minute, which is linked into fire energy. When we come into the water elemental energy, again, it's thyroid clearing. So reversed on the screen, thyroid clearing and third eye clearing. Okay, so when you look at this, this is the pineal gland, basically. That's the pineal gland, right? It's the pineal gland. Mastery, baby. I worked hard to get there. Yeah, you're leveling up. Massive mastery program style. So you've got a big third eye clearing coming in. You've got 2 third eye cards. 2. So your heart, your mind, your throat, it's all coming into balance in that third eye. Yeah, warrior energy coming in. No divination, please. Hey, real fan, we're doing divination on my channel. You don't have to take part. You're welcome to leave. But thank you for popping in. So again, we've got more air energy coming in for you. So air elemental energy. Plus this is a shamanic reading, real fan. And it's healing. So we've got shamanic air energy coming in to support you. This is your main focus as you move forward. Is focusing on this wisdom and mastery. Now, when I asked for a guide or guardian, I got Kadesh. Kadesh brings in sexual wisdom. Sexual wisdom. So with that master symbol coming into the fire energy, this is you tuning into that sacral fire, that kundalini. Ooh, that's cool. Heck yeah, right? So you've got your massive kundalini awakening happening. So you're moving into beautiful. I'm going to read from the book about Kadesh because it's not a goddess I've ever worked with. Let's see. Thank you. Kadesh, embrace intimacy and celebrate your sexuality. Pronounced Kadesh is an ancient Egyptian goddess of sacred ecstasy. Over 18s only, thank you. Her origins are in the Canaanite regions of ancient Levant. In the Middle East, her name was Quadshu, which means Holy One. It's said that in Levant, the culture of Kadesh involved recreating the rite of sacred marriage. Priestesses called Kadasha, holy or pure ones, may have been sacred lady of the night. Women who offer that sacred sexuality or sacred feminine healing act. Yeah, so you have to remember that in the times of Egypt, when the priestesses ruled the temples and supported their community, people would come to our temples for their rites of passage. So people would be trained in those things before they went out to get married. Okay, so that it was, you know, so you would go and you would have that experience with a sacred feminine priestess. Okay, so Yeah. So in the old days, in Cleopatra times, the guy would literally go to the priestess in the temple to learn how to do these sacred rites of that marriage, that sacred sexuality. So you wouldn't have, like, teenage boys like we have now, like floundering around or whatever, and women being unsatisfied for 40 years. That would not happen, because the people would go through training with the priestesses, and it was a sacred act of opening up their chakras and bringing in that fire kundalini energy. And wow, right? So yeah, so some people are sex priestesses. I do know a couple. It's not my area of expertise, but I do know a couple. And sex priestesses don't always work with a partner. Some of them just work with their own powerful kundalini energy and tapping into that divine creative energy of the universe. Did they mistreat you? What? As a sacred priestess? There is healing to be done. There is healing to be done in relation to that sexual wisdom. Yeah. So, but we all have that, because there's going to be a collective wounding on the Magdalene lineage. Okay. So if you are really drawn to, or you're feeling uncreative, then it could be that you need to do that work, and embracing that sacred sexuality is going to help you do that. So let me just see a bit more about her. So in Egypt, Kadesh rode naked on the back of a lion, holding a snake, a lotus flower, and a papyrus plant. Kadesh possesses great knowledge of sexuality as an expression of the divine. So this card signifies a time of sexual healing and new experiences of intimacy. Kadesh can activate your intuitive wisdom about sex as a sacred, nourishing force. So she has a message. Pardon me. She says, the easiest way to access your sexual spiritual knowledge is to tune into your body, be still, and become aware of your breath. If you can, place one hand on your heart and the other on your belly, or simply focus on the sensations of your body. Imagine your sexual energy as a spark of light flowing through you, and ask yourself, what does my sexual wisdom want me to know? Listen to the first feeling or impression that arises. If nothing comes, don't worry. You're tuning into your higher sexual consciousness, whether you know it or not. The insights may come hours, days, or weeks later. Maybe you want to be more sexually expressive and creative, or do you need permission to experiment with being polyamorous or celibate, for example? It could be that sexual blocks or trauma are coming up for healing, and she'll lead you to the right support. So offer up all your desires and wishes about the sacred erotic to Kadesh, and let her bring you all the sensual pleasure you deserve. So the invocation is, my sexuality is natural. I'm worthy of ecstatic pleasures. So normally you'd see me kind of being a bit of a prude, but when it comes to priestessing, I really step in and embody priestessing as a sacred witness. So it doesn't faze me when we talk about these kind of things. I don't think it was more of boundary crossing. I think it's when all the temples fell. There'll be wounding from that for sure. Do you need permission? Yeah, that is something to ask. Does our body need permission? So the body is not you. You are not the body. You are the being. So the relationship you have with your body might be changing. So that's something really interesting to look into. And maybe it's time to re-explore these things and create a new relationship. Yeah, so let's belly dance for sure. Chakra dance. Does anybody do chakra dancing? Has anybody heard that in America? Chakra dancing is really big over here. It's not something I do, but when I do my retreats, every now and then I will bring in a bit of the somatic movement, and sometimes just stomping, or I work a lot with laughter. A lot has changed. Where are my pool boys? Yes, oh my word. Yes. Yeah, right, this is getting a bit weird, but has anybody seen that trend on Instagram when you've got the men who have to hold the plank? and they start whimpering and heavy breathing, and there's all the women in the chat like, oh my god, women of substance, we meet again. And so these guys have cottoned on that women just want to hear you suffering or heavy breathing or as if you're, you know, in a sacred act. So it's like, it's so silly, but it gets you. It's like some people are like listening to it and they've got like the no headphones on and they're at work, and suddenly there's this man heavy panting, and but really he's just trying to hold the plank. So if anybody wants to raise their channel, that's the kind of stuff to get onto. You tried to retreat. Whew, previous lives unlocked. Yeah, Lisa's trying to see girls sitting there, buns in the snow. What are you watching, Jason? You crack me up, dude. You really do. Buns in the snow. I've not seen that. Your algorithm's very different to mine. I get hot Chinese guys panting. I'm very Asian. So let's do the chimes. Okay. Oh dear. Laughter yoga. Sorry guys. Okay, Iron Bear, are you still with us? Would you like a reading? So anyone who's got a bear in their name, it's not going to be phased by a bit of ladies talking about priestessing and sacred sexuality, surely. Iron Bear's here. Good for you, pal. I mean, the other night we were talking about being celibate, weren't we? And stuff like that. So, hey, each to their own. Being folding clothes, good for you. It's been getting hot in here. Okay. Oh, please do not bring this off on Rob's channel on Tuesday when I'm doing my guest spot. Please don't bring up sacred sexuality, because then I probably will get embarrassed. Iron Bear. Woo, Iron Bear. There's something going on here. I tried to pick one and loads came out. What is happening? So Iron Bear, take a deep breath and just focus on one thing. You got to go. Oh, thanks for dropping in, Karen. It's been brilliant. See you soon. I'm going to be doing lives at the 7 a.m. If I can get up, I will do the live in 8 hours time. Yeah, I will. So tune in. You've never heard of it. What's sacred sexuality? Priestessing or sex priestess. So when it comes to SSP, we've all got altars that are sex kittens and weird shit like that. And that's not a good thing, because it always leads to assassination. Okay, we've got a couple of cards coming out there. So these are for Iron Bear. Oh, wow. Okay. Right. There's a lot going on for everybody at the moment, guys. There's a lot going on. Please, can I have a guardian for Iron Bear? You've even got 3 guardians coming out. What is going on? Woo! Okay, let's start with this. You've got the Star Maiden. Hi, David J. It's good to see you. Yeah, I can see Iron Bear. It's impossible to focus on one thing because so many extra cards have come out. You've got the Star Maiden and it's saying rest. Rest, okay? You are going through a massive upgrade, which I'll talk about in a minute, but rest is coming in. Then we've got, dare I say it, Baba Yaga, which says patience. Patience. Okay, and then you only got freaking Kali Ma coming in. So Kali Ma, spiritual transformation. You're not wrong. Wait till you see the other cards. Can I be blue name, please? What does that mean? What does that mean? Okay, so Kali Ma. Okay, so this is for Iron Bear. So your grounded focus right now is that third eye activation that's coming in. Again, reversed on the screen, this one. Opening up the third eye. So this is your main focus. Let's, oh, you want to be a mod. I see. David, I don't know you that well. We've got our own little crew here, so yeah, you can't get a blue name and be a mod unless you know a lot more about me. Okay, so I am Burr. Third eye transformation is coming in. This is your grounded focus. So this is what you need to devote your time and your energy to right now. But that patience, that rest, this is because there's so much going on. Yeah. Kali Ma's coming in with a big cleanse for you. So this is the air energy. This is reversed on the screen, but it's an eternal spiritual cleanse. Yeah. Eternal spiritual cleanse. So this is a big cleanse, and this is higher heart, from higher heart upwards. It's a really big transformation coming in. Now, when it comes to the fire energy, they want you to be protected, grounded, anchored. So for me, I see this triangle as going into the earth. You're in the bubble, or you might see this a different way. Sometimes I see it with a triangle pointing up as well. But this is a protection amplified. So while you're in this rest mode, the guides are coming in to protect you because it's a big upgrade you're going through, right? There's also a need right now with your heart healing, with your water energy. You've never heard of Reiki dancing. It's chakra dance, or somatic movement. You know, when you your emotions are trapped in the fascia and the muscles and whatever. So when we do the movement, it helps to bring out trauma. Mist of invisibility is coming out. Can you get that on the screen? I'm just going to take off the background, guys. Okay, so mist of invisibility. So this is coming into the water energy. So that's that heart-centered area. So there is a need to protect your heart. So don't openly share everything that's going on with you right now. Keep some things to yourself, yeah? A little bit more guarded, a little bit more protected. But you are going through a very big fire energy. And the tech symbol has come out. But for me, this is like there's unknown factors. As you move forward, there's some unknown factors. So we don't have all the information right now. But your guides are coming in. You've got a lot of guides coming in. So you've got Star Maiden bringing you rest. Yeah, you've got, I'm not going to say her name again, bringing you patience. I'm not going to say her name again because if you guys have watched Lost Girl, you'll know why. Right? And then we've got Kali Ma, who's coming in big time. So we know it's a big transformation when she brings in her spiritual transformation. Okay, so this is a powerful reading for Iron Bear. Well done. Everyone can dance. I'm trying to dance more. I'm trying to get up and get moving a lot more because I need to completely transform my health in the next 3 months. Still taking it in. I'm married this lifetime, been with only him. Huge turnaround. Been feeling open. Okay, was anybody else up for a reading, or should we call it a day? What do you guys think? We're going for 111 minutes. I was told patience in my first awakening 2019. Yeah, I went through this thing of like, well, when is my turn? When's my turn? Why is everybody else riding on the back of a unicorn in the cosmos and I've got nothing? I've just got a black screen. When's my turn? So my guide showed me what that might look like, and I was not ready for my turn at all. Yeah, and I came out of it like, did I just have a heart attack? I wasn't ready. So yeah, take your time, guys. Take your time, because you never know. You have one session with somebody and your whole life changes, and you discover you've got 24 million clones, and then what the actual, you know, then it all changes, doesn't it? And then you feel like an absolute crazy person. Okay. You have a lot of patience, especially when dealing with her stress. Oh, well, that's lovely. That's really lovely. Good, good, good. Women want you to listen, not provide answers. There you go, guys. That's the number one advice. Women want to be heard. They're not looking for you to solve their solutions for everything. Unless they say, give me a solution, they just want to be heard. Because women together, hearing each other, witnessing each other, that actually lowers cortisol. So that's why women are like, oh, just let me vent this out, because it lowers the cortisol when women get together. So when people try to do that with their partner, it doesn't have quite the same effect, because guys are trying to fix it. I'm the provider, let me fix it. It doesn't work that way. Listening is important. Yeah, listening is very important. Iron bear, strong, steady, grounded. Yeah, lovely. I think it's I have more male friends than I have female friends, and the male friends I have do just listen. You know, sometimes I just need to vent it out, don't I, Jason? And and you know, and you just listen. You don't try and solve it, and that's awesome. So I am okay, did I miss anybody? Was anybody like a reader? I think I'm going to finish up soon. It's 23:24 here in the UK, in the northwest of England. It is black outside with no stars. Earlier it was grey with no sky and no sun. So it's totally manipulated weather here in the UK. I was talking to Miles from Bases, and what were we talking about? Where's that piece of paper? We were talking about today... Michael Suller. We were talking about Michael Suller a little bit. His name came up when we were talking about somebody else. And I found on a random piece of paper that I had on my desk something that David Purcell had said to me. And it is, I will not hold space for anything that does not benefit me. I seek fulfillment, not distraction. I engage in truth, love, and sovereignty. So it is. Yeah. Oh, thanks, JJ. You're super fun too. What else have we got on here? Yeah, we were talking about Irish mythology and the River Boyne, the Battle of Boyne. We were talking about Prague. Slavka's still here. I was talking about Prague with Miles from Bases. We were talking about Black Pyramid ships. So it's nice when you get somebody who has a lot of information in their head. I wish we would really hang out. Yeah, me too. I would love to hang out. But this is, for me, this is us hanging out. Trying to get people to fix their weakness. What's this about? Oh, ETs. I think this is a conversation I had with David Purcell. Okay, yeah. So has everybody been following current events? I generally don't follow current events because I'm all over, you know, time space. But if anyone wants to mention anything that's bothering them or something that they've seen, then yeah, pop it in the chat. And let's see, we've got balance coming in, and we've got a big water cleanse coming in as I talk about this. So sometimes we can heal things just by voicing them, and that's cool. So Jason's got current UFO news. Our group hug. Slavka says group hug. And we've got protection coming in for everybody. So there you go. I think that's a great place to leave it. It's water cleanse, balance energies, and protection. How cool is that? So Tiffany's heading out, wants to show you stuff. Awesome. Hopefully he's going to listen to you as well. Take care. Thinking of going whale watching in March. That sounds amazing. So where would you do that? Where would you go whale watching? I have been whale watching when twice. So one I was in South Australia, I think. And the other time I was in Tasmania. I was living in a place called St. Helens, and you could just look out and see the whales. They're just there all the time. In Monterey. Oh, nice. Oh, you're welcome, Tiffany. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm going to be resting for a bit soon before the Typical Skeptic goes live. We've got spiritual healing coming in for everybody. There you go. And we've got the African nuts, but you can't say African nuts in the chat because it gets held. Grounding. Okay, so I will be, I'm going to be in the chat for Typical Skeptic a little bit later, and then I'll be back on live in like 7 hours. Right, so I'm just trying to, for the next few days, see how this works. And I know it's a lot of lives, guys, and I wouldn't have done tonight, but this is our regular live, the Friday night live. So you need some nuts, yeah. I've lost my nuts. I've lost my marbles. There we go. Heat purification. Nuts are fine. Yeah, you can say nuts. You just can't say African nuts. So can you say African? Or you're not allowed to say African nuts? Yeah, I don't know. We need some grounding, root chakra. Oh, here we go. Scale of yin and yang, some nice balance. Well, no, we'll just see how it goes. I just want to try and get to 500 followers and then I'll calm down, I promise. But I'm going to be working through this new stuff that's coming from Christy Campbell. Between now and Wednesday, I'm going to be memory mining into that and dissecting the information she's given me. You can say African American nuts, Jason. You can say anything you want because you're a moderator. If people have not already been to John Whitberg's channel, do you hear the people saying at the John Whitberg? He uploaded a video to honor Harune, his adopted son's birthday. And he's meeting with a very interesting guy called JC, who is channeling, you can't say rhombus, who's channeling Harune. And it's a very interesting video to watch. So please do go and check that out. I've not really spoken to John today because I imagine he's having a quiet day. But yeah, it's really interesting to see somebody who's got active alters in their mind, just bringing one forward like DID. It's really interesting to watch. But I could feel there was high energy there. So that's curious, right? So he's channeling Harune. Do you know if I am busier at rest, sleep mode as to awake time now? Oh, let's check. So what are you doing in the Astra? Joyful Jennifer connections. Okay, this is curious. So you're actually less active in the astral than you are in the day. You're not helping people in the astral, you're helping the land somehow. Let me just double check that. Are you traveling or not? There's information here I can't access. You are on planet, so you're in astral that's related to the planet. You're not off-world as far as I can tell, but I'm not getting very much information coming through as to what you're doing because it's not my mission. So I don't know. But there's stuff going on. Yeah, there is stuff going on. My energy in the waking that I'm turning to peace. I'm not sure what that means. But there is stuff going on, so you are burning the candle at both ends, like most of us are, yeah. So is this something new, a new project? This is just your usual work. What else? Oh, you're on a team. You're on some kind of team. You're working in a team of people. Yeah, I can't get anything else. So, because it's not my mission. So I'm not too sure what you're doing there. Hi, Lee. How are you? JJ says, I'm active in sleep mode. I do boots on the ground, interact with daily life people. That's interesting. What are the questions? So JJ was asking a specific question about what she's doing in her astral time. I've got Violet Flame cards, and I've got Guardian cards. And if you wanted a reading, I can pull some cards for you, or we can just use the pendulum to answer random questions. The word nuts, yeah. So I've got nuts, and the word nuts or African nuts kept getting blocked in the chat on the African nuts. Fighting illness and repetitive dreams, okay. Are you with the right people? I feel like you're with the same team that you've been with for a long time. We need a one-on-one, possibly. But generally when I do one-on-ones, we're looking at energy that's impacting you. I don't always have the answers. that people are after when they ask specific questions. So is she working with the right people? We're on the right team here. No, you might need to assert some dominance here. Is this a contract? Can we close the contract? Yeah, you might need to look into the contract of whatever you're doing on the astral. I don't think you are with the right people on this. See how you feel about it. Feel into it. Take note of your dreams if you can as well, to see if you get any information coming through. Check your body as well. Put unusual marks. Yeah. Okay. Lee's fighting illness. Lee, did you want a quick reading to see what's going on with you, with your body? Because we can do violet flame healing. Everyone's generally getting the same message. Everyone's having massive third eye upgrades right now. Okay. Wow. So can I have the transformation energy for Lee, please? Whew. Okay. Interesting. So you're not feeling well at the moment. Oh, your skin is healing. That's interesting. Jason's going out to get the stash. So Lee's fighting illness and repetitive dreams. Okay, you're having a past life breakthrough. That's what's happening right now. You're dealing with some karma. You're doing some healing from other lifetimes. That's your grounded energy. So that's your primary focus right now, is healing the past and integrating skills from past lives into the present. So this is why you're feeling a bit off, and I'll come back to that in a second. You've got Archangel Michael coming in to support you. There is a little bit of unknown energy, and this for me feels like the portaling of you going back and forth through the past. So you're communicating with the past, you're bringing information into the present, and vice versa. So you're healing. Oh dear, you're healing. I nearly put JJ in timeout then, didn't mean to. You've got him round your neck. Hold on, what's that? I've got him round my neck. What does that mean? Skim shows to anger, disappointment. Oh, you're Archangel. Oh, perfect. Perfect, because it's the first time he's come out tonight. Let me just pick you another guardian as well to see if we get some extra support. That's so cool. Okay. So you've got Kane coming in with life force energy. Life force. Okay, that's perfect for you. Now, when it comes to the air elemental energy, so the words you think and say, what you should be speaking, hearing, that kind of thing, the symbol that's coming out for you is about unite. So your words unite people. So don't worry if you're in this healing phase. You're uniting the past and the present, and you're clearing some karma with your words. When we come into the fire energy, what you're transforming through is you're healing your solar plexus, that courage, that confidence, that divine spark energy, that core star energy is building. It is building, but it's going through a process. It's a deep process. It's like you're reclaiming yourself from the past. You're reclaiming. But however, when we come to the water energy, your heart and oh, bye Sirius, thanks for joining. You're having a full body cleanse, a blood purification. This is coming into the water element position again. So it's like your whole body is being washed through, cleansed through, full body purification. I'm also a Scorpio as well. Yeah. Okay, so this is going on there. Now, when we bring everything together, this is my channeled symbol for full protection, 360 degrees, as above, so below. So as all of this is going on, you are being supported, you are, but there's a lot going on. So you're healing the past, you are building up yourself in the present, you've got a full body cleanse going on, and you're uniting people with your words, okay? You're a uniter, you bring people together. So I don't know what you do in your day-to-day, but your words is a superpower. Can I just get clarification on superpower? Is there anything else that Lee is sharing with others that's supportive? Thank you. Yeah, okay. So you're bringing in energy that calms people. This one is called nervous disorders. This sigil, which is only reversed slightly on this bit here, it's actually called nervous disorders, but I call it the calming symbol because nobody wants to hear about nerves and anxiety or whatever. Oh, you're a full-time carer. Oh, that makes so much sense. Okay, so your presence, your words are very calming and supportive for the people that you're caring for. Okay, that makes so much sense. Okay, sexual Scorpio energy, JJ. So Lee doesn't know, but we had a card come out before. We had a guardian, Kadesh, the Egyptian goddess Kadesh, which was all about sacred sexuality. That's why she's saying that. So, so yeah, Scorpio sexual energy. Okay, so yeah, this is you, Lee. So much to be grateful for. Perfect. So yeah, you're very protected, you're very guided, but you are having a big upgrade. So Michael's coming in to support you. Kane's coming in to support you with some life force energy. JJ's a caregiver too. My left eye's on overdrive right now with the twitching. Okay, that's brilliant. All right, I'm going to call it a day right there. Unless someone's got a question for me, I'm going to stop right there. We've got protection energies coming in. Whew, you're welcome, pal. You're welcome. So we've been going for 90 minutes, but I will be back on around 7 a.m. UK, which is 2 o'clock Eastern. I'm going to be having a bit of a rest before we pop onto the other podcast to do the moderation in the chat. But this has been really fun. Thank you guys for joining me. If you did want to book in with me one-to-one, my website is AnchorHaven.co.uk. If you use the coupon code SUBSTACK, you'll get a further discount of about 30%. So do check that out. But you can also visit my online shop where I do have very, very affordable distance readings where you get an audio message and little tiny Reiki and energetic upgrades as well. Oh, you are a beautiful soul. We're full of beautiful souls here. Oh, that's such a lovely message for Lee. That's perfect. Really lovely. So this weekend I've got 2 more lives. I've got 2 more videos plus a few lives early morning. And I'm not sure if I'm going live with Flix tomorrow or if we're doing a pre-recording. Depends on the timings, I think. Sunday, I need to double check that I've got my Sunday guest booked in. Next week, I'm pretty much full. But I will chat about that next week because I've got lots going on. I'm heading into a big healing phase, and the reason why is because of this. This has come up. 7-year-old me in the programs has come up. So it's trying to connect in with this lion energy now, trying to connect in with my Oracle Weaver aspect and with my Celtic Danu aspect as well. So that's what's going on with me, guys. So if I don't make the lives, then you'll know I've hit a patch. I need some deep healing and purifications coming in. There we go. Perfect. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be working with for the next 4 days, basically. I'm meeting Christy Campbell on Wednesday, so we will, yeah. Stay strong. Thank you, guys. Okay, take care, everybody, and I'll see you